Next, evaluations. So everybody at Carl pretty much gets some sort of annual performance evaluation. Some of them get more than one. But there's a group that gets 0, and that's physicians and providers. Just seems silly to me. And I think most of you would agree that, feedback is important to do our job well. We're all practicing medicine, right? You know why we're practicing? Because we haven't gotten it right yet. It's just practicing. So I know that's a little play on words, but the reality is I do think we deserve feedback, and I do think we deserve to hear from our colleagues and our teammates, how things are going. So there's a formal evaluation process that's being worked on by our upper leadership teams and Dr. Knight. But in the meantime, I think that we're going to start with something small here in the service line. I envision it to be more of a dashboard to give you a report of what's going on here, but also what's going on with your numbers and your RVUs, or however you're compensated, how all of that plays out, and give you access to resources to know just how you're doing. In addition, I get feedback and both compliments and complaints about provider teams or individual providers, and I usually pass those along to the right folks to give that feedback, but you may start seeing more feedback directly from me. And that's because I want to make sure that we're sharing information about that, getting feedback from you about what's going on, and try to make sure that if there are any issues or problems or things that we need to address, that we're doing it when it's small, not waiting until it's just built up to something giant and unmanageable. So I want to do that to make sure everybody stays, happy in their jobs, happy in their positions, and feel like, they're able to navigate our complicated healthcare world without worrying about, am I doing this okay? Am I getting it right? Am I helping people? So that's something that's coming down the line, and I would really appreciate any feedback you have about the process, or anything that you want to see in a dashboard type way, something that would be helpful to you, that would benefit you to see on a regular basis, or just to be able to check.